How we all doing, guys? So with this video, I wanted to do two things. One was just to address Swap Shop last night with the Retro Chef Lee. It was great last night. Really enjoyed it. Connor did as well. I think Connor's found a new friend. He's a big fan of Fob now. So yeah, it was really good last night. I mean, we had quite a lengthy chat as well. I mean, normally it normally ends up about 2 hours. Ended up, I think, on our one about 2 hours 45 because we ended up with quite a long discussion at the end. There's some good stuff being shown as well, like what people was getting rid of, and I'll just go through like the people that was on there. I mean, for example, we've got Sega Zombie Scott. I'd spoke to him on social media, but of course I'd never been on a stream with him. So although it's not face to face, you can see each other. So it was nice to be involved in a conversation with Scott, and he's very knowledgeable, especially when it comes to Sega. So that was interesting. And then there's Mike Shed that I've been following for a long time now. It's good to see him on there again. I've spoke to him in the comments of his videos, but never actually seen him to speak to him. Fob, obviously, Fob. I'll get to that bit in a minute, but we've had like a sort of discussion on WhatsApp. But again, never actually spoke to him. So and Fob's got a great collection, especially in that room he was, that he was filming in on the stream. He's got arcade machines and loads of CRTs, and there's just consoles and games everywhere. And I mean, man, that guy has got a hell of a collection. If you watch the stream, you'll see what I was talking about. I mean, it was like the Generation game, wasn't it? It was just like game, game, game. Like it's so many. And even Connor was saying to me like, how many games has he got? Like he let on that he had like 28 crates of games. Probably should have a warehouse, to be honest. And there was jokes on the stream, about how he probably ram raided the local games that were shut. So yeah, so many games, and yeah, and Connor's, like I say, Connor couldn't stop talking about Fob afterwards. My oldest boy was actually in the chat during the stream, and he was commenting about wouldn't want to be Fob clearing all that up afterwards because he showed so many games and he's putting them on the floor, and there must have been a stack of hundreds of games sitting on the floor by the end. So yeah, so that was good. Then you had Pompey Games, or should I say Pompey Games, who I've only recently found. So I wasn't aware of him. So again, that's another good thing because you through things like Swap Shop and that, and the WhatsApp group, you get to know other people, which is good. So through that, I found his channel. So I'm yet to watch some of his stuff, but it was nice to see him on there. Although his camera was terrible, so you couldn't see him too well. It was a bit pixelated and it kept cutting out. But what I could see and hear of what he was saying. Clearly, he's a Mega Drive fan for starters. So yeah, so it was nice to meet him because I haven't met him before. And obviously, Lee, we've already been on a stream with him before. He put us up for YouTuber of the month for February. So it was good to talk to Lee again, and the discussion at the end was good because we started talking about handhelds, which is something that Connor, for example, he started off on the DS. That was how he was introduced to gaming. So it was interesting for him and also interesting for me because I've started collecting for it just recently, just to bulk the collection up that the boys had started, that and the 3DS. And then there was a little bit of a discussion after that about moving into Nintendo, and then after that it moved into Cobra Kai because I wanted to get Lee's thoughts on season 3 because personally I didn't think it was very good. So yeah, and it seems that it's not just me who thought that. It was a bit predictable, a bit sort of lackluster, and just a lot of fan service with, oh, remember this person, remember that person. So it was nice to just have a little chat about that as well at the end. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to put a link below because it's on his channel now. Yeah, if you haven't checked that out, go and check it out. I warn you, it is nearly 3 hours long because we did have quite a discussion afterwards, but I think you'll enjoy it. So yeah, it's worth having a look. So I'll put the link below so you can go and check that out. And if you do check it out, give them a like as well because likes and comments is what drives our channels. So give Lee some a bit of love over there. Give him a like and some comments underneath. It was a funny stream, so I'm sure that if you do watch it, you won't be disappointed. And while we're on Swap Shop, I wanted to address Swap Shop, the one before that, which was on the what was it, the 7th? I think it was the 7th. Obviously we wasn't on that, but there was a couple of items that were going that I was interested in. So and I've been waiting for the last one to come through before I did a video, you know, saying thanks to the people who sent it and what they are. So so number one is Mortal Kombat 3 on the PS1. Unfortunately, I think it got damaged in the post, because I'll just show you. The tray on the inside has come unglued. Actually, it's kind of, yeah, it's come unglued on the inside. So I'm going to have to re-glue that. But that's obviously happened in the post, because when Paul from Retrobait showed it, there was nothing like that wrong with it. So, you know, considering how old the game is, it's in pretty good nick as well. So I won't discuss how much I paid for it. But this game I have actually already got. But it's at my mum's and I'm not able to go and get it. So I re-got it again. So, yeah. So that's Mortal Kombat 3. So I got that from Paul from Retrobait. So cheers, Paul. Thanks a lot. Done me a good deal. And he got it out really quick as well. It was here within a couple of days after the stream. So, yeah. I haven't had a chance to have a go on it yet, but I am planning to, because this is a game that I haven't played for some time, and I love Mortal Kombat 3, so I will be giving this a shot. I might even do a video for it on the channel, so great game. So yeah, cheers, Paul. Nice one. And then the last one, and this was the one I was waiting for, because I didn't want to do the one for Paul and miss this one out. So this last one is a Super Game Boy. As you know, I recently picked up the Super Retro Trio Plus. Obviously, as you know, you can play SNES on it, and I've got a Game Boy and some games, so I was looking to get one of these. And these are, if you get them on eBay, you'll pay stupid money, like 15 quid. If you get them on CEX, you're looking, after postage, what, nearly £14. And Fob, because he was on that one as well before, Fob was on there, and he had several of these. And I saw him whiz it past the screen. I was like, oh. And, you know, I was in the comments on that one. So I quickly tapped in, you know, Fob, I'll take one of those. And, yeah, he's done me a good deal. Really good deal, actually. I won't discuss money, because like I say, I don't want to, it's not fair to them. I put it this way, I got it for a very good price, including postage. And at the moment, I've been hassling him because he still hasn't taken any money off me. So I have to keep WhatsApping it or messaging him and saying to him, like, you know, how do you want the money? And he hasn't replied yet. So he hasn't even taken the money for it yet. So, but he sent it through. So top bloke. Cheers, Fob. Really appreciate this. And I'm itching to get this in, because I want to bung Solar Striker and Pokemon Yellow on the screen. So I can have a go. Because Pokemon Yellow was sent to me by Geordie Slasher Gaming a while back. And I put it on my Game Boy, but as you know, the Game Boy screens aren't great, and I haven't had a chance to mod it yet. So having this is really helpful, because then I can get it on the big screen and have a proper go on it. So yeah, really chuffed, really excited. I want to get a go on this. So yeah, so that's what I got off of the Swap Shop on the 7th. So I didn't pick anything up on this one. So wasn't really anything that caught my eye so much. But in saying that, money's tight this month, so I don't want to go too mad anyway. So, but yeah, so that's what I got at Swap Shop, and that was what Swap Shop was about last night. So like I say, I'll put the link below so you can go and check out last night's one if you haven't seen it already. I imagine a few people were watching anyway, because it sounds like there was quite a few people on there last night. I mean, there's always a few people anyway, but it sounds like from what Lee was saying, there might have been a few more than normal, like people that he didn't know. So you may have already checked it out. I don't know. So, but if not, like I say, links below. Go over, check it out. It was a good laugh. It's definitely worth watching. We did have a giggle. So, and it was nice, like I say, to meet some of the people, although it's not face to face, but you know, to see them and talk to them rather than messaging over your phone, you know. So it was nice. It's the most we can do, isn't it, at the moment? So until we're all allowed back out in the wild properly, I mean, the only time I really go out is either walk the dog or go to work. Um, so it'll be nice when we can all get out there to all actually meet up properly. You know, I'm really looking forward to that. The community is such a great community, and there's so many people I want to meet because, isn't it funny? Like, it's funny, isn't it? You know, you meet people all the time, but it's only when you get involved in something like this you find that there's people, like-minded people, and you think to yourself, like, why had I never met these people before? You know, because they are like-minded and they're all a really nice bunch of people. And I mean, when we first come about, they were so welcoming. They all helped us as well. You know, part of the reason our channel got a little bit of traction was because of the community. You know, so yeah, it's just such a great thing to be involved in, and that's why, like with things like, you know, the Retro Chef doing Swap Shop. You know, when he said to us, "Oh, you know, can you come on?" There was a couple I wanted to go on before that, but I couldn't because I was working. So I was desperately trying to get us on a day that we could do. And when he had mentioned the 21st, I was like, oh, I'm off that day, we can do that. So yeah, it's just nice to get involved, you know. And like I say, it's the most we can get involved at the moment, isn't it? Like, it'd be even better when we can get out and meet each other properly. Really looking forward to that. That'll be really good. So like I say, great people, and I really like to meet them in person, you know. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. I'm going to end the video there. Like I say, I will link Swap Shop down below so you can go and check it out if you haven't already. And if you have enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and also comment. And when you do subscribe, click the all button just so you get made aware of when we upload or when we do live streams, because I've noticed a few people clicking it, but when you don't click all, it doesn't always let you know of everything. So the other thing also is if you've been subscribed to us, just make sure you still are, because YouTube does this funny thing where it unsubscribes people. And I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, we gain a few, we lose a few, which could be just normal. It could just be people, oh, I don't like this video, and, you know, unsubscribe. But I also wonder if it's sometimes YouTube playing games, you know, because we know their algorithm's not great. So I do sometimes wonder if it's them, like unsubscribing people. I know that they do it if your account hasn't been active for a while. So just check you are subscribed still. Anyway, after all that waffle, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.